One of the things I love and like to think about during Valentine's Day season and decorating my house is wine. So I've got lots of wine corks, and I always think, what can I do with them to make them mean a little bit something more than just taking up room in a bowl? So I'm going to show you how to create these fun cork hearts that can be out for Valentine's Day, or maybe even all year. So I keep this bowl of corks from wine when we have friends over, just so I love to use them for decor and decoration. So I thought to myself, how can I incorporate my love for wine with decorating for Valentine's Day? And I came up with these cute cork hearts. So obviously it's going to lay on its side because it's not one that can be hung up, but you can, I'll show you a way at the end that we can make a little loop at the top that you can hang it from a door or from a nail where you normally hang a picture at Valentine's Day. So to get started, so you're going to need about 30 corks. Because they're not all the same, you'll see that on the back side they all are a little bit varied. So I tried to keep the front flat so that it would allow me to make sure that one side was straight, even with the different size. I kind of like it. I think it shows different colors of wine, but then it also shows that you kind of change it up. This is a great gift or a craft if you are somebody that writes on your wine corks for what you share this with. If it was for an anniversary or birthday, if you write on the ends, you can show them and then make it into something that, again, won't just be sitting in a bowl. So to get started, I start at the top with our top two. And I did try a couple of different ways to do this. So this is what I found works best. You're gonna need a hot glue gun, and you'll want to also make sure you always put your wine sides forward. So I'm gonna do two, and I set it down. I actually use a cutting board for my hot glue gun just as a way to have a surface that I can peel off, and it's not that big of a deal when it gets glue stuck to it. So you'll do two sets of two, and then you'll kind of build from there. So I'm going to set these two aside, and the nice thing, again, put them flat so that they will be even. The other thing that you kind of have to work with is your corks will not all be the same size, so width-wise. So if you just start to put them all together, I always kind of laugh at the range of corks and the different types of wine I've drank over the years. After we get this layer done, we'll kind of speed it up so I can show you how to do the whole thing. But first I'll show you the step to putting your first two layers together. So this one, you're gonna have 6. So I've got 5, add my last one. So there's my 6 across. Then, after I've kind of done that, make sure they're all the same in the front while the glue's kind of a little warm still. And then I'm gonna add my two top ones. And I actually set those in between the other two, and I think it's easiest when you add layers to put it on the layer you're gluing to, or that you're gluing, because then you know it's going to touch that layer. Always have extra glue sticks on hand so you don't run out. And then you just center those between your first and second, and then your 5th and 6th. And if you don't feel like you got enough glue, I might need to add a little bit more to that one. Just kind of do it while it's still warm. And the great thing is with glue and corks is you can peel them off if you do something wrong and don't like it. Don't worry about the little glue because you'll have lots of those. So then you just start adding. I will put up on the website at dibbledabbledesigns.com and in the comment section on YouTube what the materials are and how to build it. But I'll get started. 7/8 inch red ribbon, and I thought it'd be good kind of with going with the Heart Valentine's Day theme. So I took, I think it's easiest to start at the bottom, and with your first one, go a little more than halfway. So then that way you can cover it back up when you come with the other bit. Just put a little bit of glue. And you don't want a lot of glue because it'll seep out. But again, if it dries, you can always pick it up later. And then, because I'm gonna make this one as a hanger, I'm actually gonna put a couple more glue dots along the way so that we know it'll stay too. So just add a couple on your corks about down the middle so that they're all lined up. Just remember, they're not going to be even on the back because not all corks are the same length. So, and then I'm going to do the same thing around the top. And then I'm going to leave room for a hanger. So I'm just going to leave a couple of inches on either side, and then I'll go back down the other side and glue it. There's no right or wrong way to do this, so you can just kind of eyeball it. Then at the bottom, cut it just a little bit longer so you can fold it over, so then you have a little bit nicer of an edge. So then there's my edge, and I'm just gonna fold it over. See where that is, crease it a little bit. And then I'm actually going to add a little dot on the inside here. Fold that over so that it glues to itself, and we'll hold, and then that'll cover up and it'll be a nice straight line. So there's another way to do it with a hanger, or you can do it here where it just sits. So an easy craft to make, fun way to use your corks. Like I said, it's great if you do write the date on the end of them, then you can kind of use it as a way to see those special occasions. And tune in to our YouTube channel at Dibble Dabble Designs, or check out my blog at dibbledabbledesigns.com for other DIY crafts, or to check out great dishes that I'm making. So thanks for tuning in, and I look forward to hearing about your cork creations.